Welcome back, everyone, to the final update for the Hexblast Ignite Trickster. Let's go over the gear first. The gear has no change. I've upgraded the wand a little bit to have a little bit more fire damage over time multiplier and has a little bit of extra burning damage, but the spell damage doesn't really matter in terms of that. Okay, that's that. And I don't know if I pointed out this in the past video, but I also have this Ignite inflicts 10% faster Hunter mod on my boots, and the shield no longer has the mana on block. It's just straight up extra mana and some res. That's the gear. Let's go over the passive, where the tree has not changed at all. Right, the tree has not changed. The thing that I've updated is the ascendancy. I've taken out Swift Killer and Weaved Arcane to put into the more defensive option for Escape Artist for stun immunity. Even though this says it cannot be stunned, I still get stunned quite a bit. Just because how often things hit you in this new league mechanic. Right. Pantheons is still the same. I haven't upgraded anything. Soul of Shakiri, and Soul of the Brine King. I will now hop over to PoE to show you the damage difference between the two ascendancies. Give me 1 second. Okay, PoE is running. Import to here. League is ritual. Sorry about that. Okay, and then we are going to configuration for the hex on single target, and assuming this is Sirus. Okay, and then this is Hexblast. Cool. So right now you see 1 million, but technically the half of my damage comes from the cluster jewels. So we have to enable this. So 2.2 mil on Sirus, assuming the Doomsday went off, which should always if you're bossing. 2.2 with this Ascendancy. Now if we take it out to go into Harness the Void and Weave the Arcane, you can see that the DPS jumps to 2.7. This is probably preferred if we're actually bossing, but mapping wise, it is too dangerous. I always get stunned on 3.8k life, right? You will always be stunned and stunned to death, and it's no good. Like little shits stun you, so it's not great. Yeah, that's about it. There's another variant of this I'll go over a little bit, is the low life variant with the Ivory Tower. So you would go low life, Ivory Tower, but going low life increases the spell damage, increases the initial hits, but doesn't really do that much for the Ignite DPS. But that way you can drop these and have this more aggressive setup with Skyforts, Ivory Tower, and Prism Guardian. But I'm not going over that because that requires a lot of gear change. For example, you would no longer use Crown of the Inward Eye, right? And maybe the amulet will have to be changed around too. So not going to go over that too much, and it requires a Watcher's Eye for the Clarity, Watcher's Eye for mana as extra ES, and that gets way too pricey. Anyway, so that's up to the playstyle of the pilot. If you prefer more damage, 2.7 mil, exact same tree, exact same gear, more defensive, 2.2, right? So I prefer this, so I die a little less, but I always still get stunned a lot. Okay, now let's go over to, and this character has served me well. I killed Sirus 5 on a Awakener level 5. I've done most of the maps. Had enough currency to craft for my next build's main weapon. Let's see if it's here, right here. It's a bleed bow gladiator. So I got pretty lucky with just using jaggeds and crafted this with about 4 exalt, right? So the base was 30 chaos. Fusing, 6 linking it was pretty easy this league. So about like 200 fusing, so 1 exalt's worth of fusing, and then 3 for the multi-craft, multi-mod, and the physical damage, and about 40 jagged fossils, which fossils are pretty easy to come by with Ritual League. The map showcase that I'm going to do will be a tier 15 scriptorium. Hopefully a legion spawns in here. So here's the extra sextons, so just a bunch of extra mods. In Greenwich, I have the Legion Specton, so hopefully something big spawns, and then I'll show you the AoE clear. Yep. I'll just do it the regular way, no extra mods. Switch back over to capturing Path of Exile.
Just in time.
Okay, I'm gonna clear around it first. There is a legion that's in here, so it's great. Okay, I will hide, and actually, let's go into Alva first too.
There you are, ready to revisit the past.
What is this?
The more you kill, the more you change.
Okay,
It's time.
I'll also show off some clear in Alva Temple incursions. Alright, when the flammability pops, you can just cast it again for double for the initial hit, and then to ignite again. Hello. Thanks. Alright, the boss should be dead. It has a fairly long ignite duration, about 5 to 6 seconds. So 10 million damage in total. It's pretty good. Okay. Let's do this. So what I do here for clear is I chug my Witchfire, and then I press my Hexblast, and everything kind of just melts in that area. Right, you don't need to have Doom to do the good deeps. Right, now I just wait for everything to pop and repeat. So you see right there, I got stunned. Would have died without Ghost Walker or Ghost Shroud. Alright, cool. And that's Legion, right? That's the AoE clear. I'm not gonna bore you with the loot. I will loot the map itself after. Legion is pretty valuable.
Just in time. Ah, there you are, ready to revisit. It's time.
Cool.
Hello, exile.
Okay, Architect is in here. Boom. And then I run away. After I ignite, you see it's dead. No need to do it twice. Just kind of just set the ignite off, and it'll take care of the rest. And for regular clear, I just kind of do that. So for regular clear, Witchfire is your friend. Things will be cursed. You just run by them, and you still get the AoE explosion. It's pretty good. So it's a single button playstyle until you do bosses, then it becomes two, rather than the other way around with ED Contagion, right? And the Flame Wall does 200k, I would say. About, yeah, 200k damage. Not so bad. It's just an extra dot. Alright, for boss, Hex, pops, and then it's just burning. Okay. This is a tier 15 with the Maven healing it, so you know, you can take what you see. It's not the best, it's not the worst, right? It got me through Sirus, it got me through all of the content up until here. I haven't done 10 ways yet. I have done one Elder Guardian without trouble. Haven't fought Shaper or anything, but if I can do Sirus, I can do those, right? Those are easier than Sirus. And I've cleared all of that with the previous wand. Oh. Just do this little trade. It's 2 exalt trade. I'm gonna do it on video. No shame. To exalt just for the +1 int. Okay. On awake orb. Okay. Cool. Banked. That'll go towards my next character. Bone Crypt is what? Oh, Obus. Not Obus. But I already have this one, so it's not gonna do it. Cool. Blighted map. Take it.
I set my eyes upon the great peaks of fire and light.
Jesus.
There you are. Ready to read
Cool. Double corruption room.
Time to go.
Oh, double corruption room. That sells. That sells. Okay. Clear is good. And pop. And burned. Right? Sweet. Nice and simple. Ignite Prolift really does wonders. There is a discharge igniter that's a elementalist. I think that one does more single target damage. But it's also on a 4-second cooldown, so it's tougher to play. I think that it's a lot slower on the clear. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is the last update video for this character. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, I guess I'll take the time right now to go over possible upgrades in the future. Shield always could be improved with mana on block. I would want to get more resistances on gear, on these 4 pieces of rare gear, to swap this out for a Skyforts, so then I can actually drop this I can drop these 4 points for more damage. Yep, I think that's one really big upgrade just to get more resist on this stuff, to get rid of this pair of boots. Yeah, this will be less ignite, but whatever, right? I would want to drop enough resist so then I could drop some of my life points or whatever to come here to get Supreme Eagle with a Essence Worm with Malevolence for extra dot, but that's gonna be really hard. And this is +2 Chaos spell damage and fire damage over time. And for this, I think there's a possible upgrade where you get a mana prefix with the +2 or spell gems or the more damage over time here. I think this will be a better substitute for a foible, but this is just a lot of mana added to my pool. But yeah, I think that's about it here. You can swap it out for a Stygian, obviously, but that's not really a priority. So yeah, I'm done with this character. Maybe an extra medium over here, just a medium, just a Burning Bright and a blowback over here. But yeah, I think more levels obviously comes with more upgrades. Anyway, thanks for watching. Goodbye.